this is Amy, and today we're going to learn how to use the new version of Autocrat. So the first thing that we want to do is find a project, and I have a project that I've been meaning to do for a long time, and we're going to work on it today. So this project is to create a certificate for people who have attended an event. So you may want to start with something similar. You want to start with a Google Doc, and inside the Google Doc, you want to think about when you're making your project what fields you want to use. So on one side of Autocrat, you're going to have some data, a spreadsheet, and this can be connected to a form if you want. And on the other side, you're going to have a document with some headers. So these headers that go in my document, for example, first name, are going to match up with the headers in my spreadsheet. For example, participant first name. So you think through a project and start finding something that you want to put together to make an Autocrat project and then work along with me. When you make your document, you want to make what's inside these tag fields have the characteristics that you want it to have when it merges together. What I mean by that is that when you create your final product, and let me show you an example here, then you want your certificates or whatever it is you're creating to have special fonts, characteristics, whatever. So see how when I make this certificate, I make the tags like this, so that when the project turns out, they're in the font that I desire. So there's a big tip. Another tip is that you don't want to put any special characters inside here. So you don't want to put a dash or an underline or a dollar sign or anything like that. You can put letters and you can put spaces, but anything else, don't put that inside the merge tag fields. So here are my fields. I've got first name, last name, a number of hours that this training lasted, the name of the session that people attended, and the date that they attended the session. So now let's head over to our spreadsheet and take a look at the data. So here's how it lines up. First name, last name, the session people attended, the dates they attended, the hours, their email addresses. That's important. Even though I'm not going to merge it with my document, it's important because I want to be able to send people an email. Now, I've already run this merge once, but I'm going to delete all of this data over here so that I can do it with you again. So the first thing you want to do is go into add-ons and get the add-on called Autocrat. Now with the new version, you only have to do this once. With the old version, you had to do it in every spreadsheet where you wanted to run it. So you're going to go to Get Add-ons and you're going to search for Autocrat, Autocrat, in the add-ons, and you're going to click the plus free button out to the right of that. Mine says manage because I already have it installed. Once you get it installed, you want to click on add-ons again and then go down to Autocrat and launch the tool. So you can see when I do that, I've already got a merge set up right over here. So let's go and take a look at how I set that up, and that might give you some ideas for how you want to do yours. So I'm just going to click on the one I already have set up and edit. What you'll do is click on New Merge Job, which is going to be the red button at the top. So when we get to our merge settings, the first thing we're going to do is choose the template that we want to merge our spreadsheet data with. So that's going to be this thing right back here. So all you have to do is navigate in your Google Drive and find that template that you want to use and select it. That'll be pretty easy. The next thing we want to do is tell Autocrat what sheet we want to get the data from. So in my case, it's easy. There's only one sheet. And then we want to make sure that all of these tags and sheet headers match up. So I've already done that, but you'll definitely want to take a look at that in your spreadsheet. The next thing we're going to do is choose how our file will be named. And how I got these tags down here, I didn't type those in. I just went right up here and selected over those and hit Command C on my keyboard, and then went down here and pushed Command V on my keyboard, and that's Control on a Windows computer. So Control C, Control V to copy and paste those tags down there, and this will determine your file names later on. So you can see how here's my file name, Mayor Amy, December 15th through 18th, 2014. So that's how I created that, really easy. And then let's look at our next section, because I want my participants to actually get these certificates emailed to them. So I'm going to put a check mark by email and or share merge documents. I'm going to send it to the email address. Here it is right up here in my tags. This was generated because I have a column in my spreadsheet called email address where I've listed all the participants' email addresses. So if you're going to email something out, make sure you have that data in your spreadsheet. So now I'm going to put the subject for the email and the content of my email, and I'm going to choose that I want a PDF attachment to go out now in this email. So when I go over to my email account now, after I've run the merge, I can see all of these characteristics reflected. So I know that this definitely worked correctly. Now let's go down and take a look at advanced settings, because I know you're going to want to use this one right here. It's this checkbox. Now I don't see it because I'm using just a regular spreadsheet and not a form spreadsheet. But if you're using a form spreadsheet, then you'll see the ability to put a check mark by Run Autocrat when new forms are submitted. So that's a really awesome feature because it means you don't have to come back here and check on this. The robot just does all the work for you. It's pretty great. So when you finish, you're going to save your Autocrat settings. And then when you know they're correct and you're ready to go, you're going to click on your merge job. The name will appear over there on the left-hand side. You're going to give a click to that, and then you'll click Run Merge down at the bottom. After your merge is complete, this is what your spreadsheet will look like. So you'll have some links to the documents that you created so that you can easily go back to this spreadsheet and get to those. And then in your folder where you've created these products, you're going to see a new subfolder created, and inside that subfolder are going to be all the products that you created. So for example, you've seen me preview this before. There's the certificate I created. Now I did that because I wanted to make sure everything was working. So I actually had Autocrat email it to me too. So there's my email, there's my certificate, and I got it, and so did all my participants. So it's a really great tool. I hope you give it a try, and I hope you enjoy Autocrat as much as I do. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it through your social media channels. I would really appreciate it. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye-bye.